Hello everyone. Finally, I'm going to show you my tiny mini home on wheels. This is Caziel, a Sienna 2003. Caziel stands for the Angel of Solitude, or Speed of God, which I'm sure I don't have that speed in the van because I don't like to speed, but it's just a regular Sienna. I keep some of my charging gadgets there. There's the battery charger that I use for my clip-on fan, a solar small gadget charger that I use during the day, except that it's been very cloudy in Florida the last 3 weeks. Here is my Deep Cycle marine battery, which I'm going to talk about in another video, and some of the difficulties that I've encountered with the battery in charging the Alpico C20. The battery charger, electrical one, I bought it also from Napa, just like the battery, and it is a slow charger at 2.5 amps, which I understand is that it protects the battery. The faster you charge it, it can be more detrimental for the battery. And this is just that little gadget I use to measure the percentage left. Here, of course, my weights that I use sometimes when I'm sitting in the back watching a movie. I try to do some weights with my arms at times. This is just a storage for bags, plastic bags, paper bags. I try not to use a lot of plastic, but sometimes it's inevitable. The window sock I hardly use. I'm probably going to give it to someone. Our friend Tina, the administrator of one of our Facebook female groups, recommended baby stroller nets, and they work like a charm. I have to make a video about that now. Welcome to my bedroom. I'm still not very convinced about the curtains for stealthness, but I don't think I want to deal with putting the windshield solar blocker or sun blocker, Yeah, it would take a long time for me to get rid of it. Not a long time, but if I want to jump into the front and take off, I don't want anything blocking my view. The curtains are not thick enough at all that would let me see what's going on out there. It would also let me see if there's like a flashlight coming over at me, etc. So this is my bed. I love it. It's a cot at 69 inches of length, which is perfect for my height and perfect to fit what I have in my kitchen. So this is my closet, by the way. Oh, and the mattress is a trifold, Millard trifold. I just bought the case separately so that I could buy my own foam, and I'm attaching everything, all the links to the comment section. So I have a 4-inch tall memory gel foam, and it's very comfortable. Plus the cot comes with a little 1-inch mat. So I have a blanket under there, and I have some other foam to give me a little bit extra support. So there's my closet. I love these cloth drawers / organizers. Lets me see what's inside. There's my gym bag. There's my toilet. It's just the coffee can. I always put it inside of a paper bag because after I rinse it, usually in the mornings, I rinse it and use my used coffee grounds to leave them in there. And I don't want, because I had just rinsed it and I'm not about to dry it anyway, so I just put it in the paper bag so it doesn't lay on the carpet or anything like that and then creates rustiness. So I really, really like these this blanket, like a picnic blanket. It helps for me to sit, use as a cushion, and then I put a pillow on top when I need to get some work done or watch a movie in my office, which I'm going to share in a minute. But I really like it because the blanket is zippered inside, and on the inside I can also hide my laptop or protect it from the heat. There's a fan that I use. I bought it at Target. I'm not convinced. Lasts about 1 hour with full potency, and then like another 4 hours very kind of like breezy, and then it dies. So usually by the time I wake up it's dead. So I just order unipolar. Medicine cabinet, my water bottle for the evening, and oh, my beautiful icon. This is this cube is attached with Velcro, so I keep things like lotion, sun blocker, more shawls, my hair towel, because I do dye my hair very, very red, and I use a different towel for my hair. I also use the towel to put on top of my pillows after I just dyed my hair. Just cloth, wash towels, and I love purses, and I love shawls, and I love scarves, and I have a lot more in my storage unit, but at least I want to be able to have like 2 colors. So I have like my beige purse, and then my blue purse, and then just like some pockets that I can use for, you know, casually. And there's my big one, my big purse right there in between. That's where I put my computer. So I have my beige and my blue handy. This is a stepping stool in case I need it, or to get something from the top or whatever. Drawers for more of my personal clothing, and also my like my tank tops and blouses that I use for work. I use a lot of like those cami sleeveless for work, and that's why on this hanger I have my shawls and little blazers, you know, to use inside of the office, like different colors, different designs. I have them all in here, so it looks a little bit more office like. Yeah, so I have all of that here. What else? I thought I was pausing the video, but obviously not. Okay, so the ashtrays I use to keep my batteries, and wipes, and the other little whatever it's called, compartment right there, you can see it. I just have like more wipes, to like more like personal hygiene wipes. This is where I keep my toilet paper. And so that's it for my bedroom. Now let me show you my tiny little office. Like I said, I use that as a seat cushion, 1 pillow, and I always know which pillow I put on the floor and which pillow I use just for my head. So I put it right there, and here is my office. There is my laptop. It's on one of these hangers. It's not supposed to go off, but I was watching a movie, but that's okay. So yeah, my mouse, and so I have mouse pad, and my books, citronella candle. You can't miss that one in Florida. You must have it. My Bluetooth speaker for when I'm watching a movie. My other aromatherapy candles. I usually use this one the most, the spearmint, peppermint, because I know mosquitoes like that. I mean, you know, hate it. They hate it, so they stay away. And I only use my candles at night when I'm watching a movie, or in the morning when I'm doing a little bit of writing, or at least trying to do a little bit of writing or focusing or something. That's when I use the candles. Only when I'm in here, and I put it usually on top of the bed, and never leave it unattended, obviously. But it also helps to keep the stinky out of the minivan. Oh, I also use for the stinky. I also use oh my goodness, that white powder. I forgot, with the strong arm. Oof, I forgot the name. You know what I'm talking about? That white powder with the arm, with the muscle. Baking powder. Yes, I think that's what it is. So this is it. I am now going to take you to my kitchen. My kitchen. So there's my portable stove. I have the butane cans at the bottom, some bags for shopping, drinking water, my foldable table, my alcohol, which I totally love. It keeps my food cold, and I love this mini refrigerator. It's so practical. This is where I keep my lunch bag, oil, that's not wine you guys, it's olive oil, my blender, my whey protein powder, some Tupperware, plates, stuff like that. And this is where I keep this is my pantry. I have some canned foods. I try not to eat a lot of canned food, and I do have to go shopping today for a couple of things. Water for either washing dishes or just water. I love those detergent containers. They're really good for holding water. My vinegar and water as well. You have to have that vinegar and water. It does marvelous things, including washing dishes. So I have my tea bags, packets of sugar inside of another plastic bag. This is where I cook my pan, where I warm up the water or soup, my French press, detergent, spices, more stuff, utensils, more like vitamins and stuff like that. And underneath I have like cleaning rags or plastic that are reusable plastic. I stick to reusable plastic as much as I can. My cutting board. The cutting board, it's also a collapsible what is it called, like a collapsible bucket, which I think I already made it, I don't know, or posted a video in my kitchen when I set up my table. I keep the wind blocker for my stove and the disinfecting wipes as well. So yeah, I keep some food here like crackers, cranberries, my sugar, my salad dressings, nuts, etc. These are really cool. They don't have any odor. They don't emit any odor, which is really good. They sell them particularly when you go on bear country. So I just like it because I don't want to get any little small creatures visiting me at night. So yes, this is it. So now let me just show you the wonderful space this cot has. Okay, it is really wonderful. I keep my dirty laundry right here inside of another plastic bag. Look, there you can see the cloth organizers. My shoes also in another bag, inside of a bag, and there's more space over there. And there's more space available left as well. I figured I want to leave it like that, so in the winter, you know, with sweaters, you usually need a little bit more space, but I have more space back there. That's where I keep towels, sheets, things like that. I like to have this cooler handy for whatever, but usually I leave some dry food here that I don't want to have in the pantry over there. And I also like to keep like crackers or stuff that sometimes I need and I don't want to have to reach all the way on that side. Kind of like be jumping into the toy box. By the way, I keep my pantry, it's a toy box, I forgot to mention. So this cooler, I leave it here handy so that I can reach in if I need a snack or something when it's raining and I don't want to go outside of the van. This is all my gym clothes, laundry stuff like detergent, some electrical connectors I keep here as well. See, as you can see, more space, more space. This is where I keep all my nail stuff for my manicure and pedicure. And this is where I keep handy more toiletries. That what I do is grab from here and put it in my gym bag or in that cube, so it's handy. When I run out, I grab some more from there. And these are things that I already had. Also my collar, my hair collar stuff is in there. So, because I buy my own hair color. So it's just things that I already had the house where I used to live before I moved to this house. So when I run out, I'm going to go ahead and probably have more space, because I'm not going to need a lot of that. I'm going to need a smaller container. So this is it. Oh, and since that's my, I forgot to mention one of my Reflectix curtains. I also keep my to-dos for work and personal stuff. So it's on the side of my mini office. And also when I use my laptop at a coffee shop, which I'm gonna use after I leave the gym today, I fold this back up. That's how it looks. Thank you, everyone. And I hope you enjoyed this no build. I do have to say, by the way, before I forget, I have to think of something better about the kitchen. I'm still not very convinced, only because if I don't want to set up the table, I want to go ahead and buy a cabinet about this size, wood or semi-wood, whatever, and then add a tray so that I can pull out and put my stove. This will avoid me looking for places where I can find a table bench in a park, or it will avoid unfolding the table all the time. So this is about the only thing that I would probably do a semi-build. Okay, thanks for watching, everybody. Please subscribe and like. Adios.